Hey guys, so I'm taking some screenshots of my own character and using these screenshots on this platform, and let's see if it can create a mesh out of it. The results are here and wow, it's looking pretty good for an AI. Doing the same with my Garfield character. Here is the AI generated model and the same results with my Rhino 3D print model. Just a few images and the 3D model is ready with the textures from either just writing a text or adding images. Rodin Gen 1 can generate 3D meshes instantly. It's currently in beta and being developed by Demos. I will test and see how fast it can create 3D models and how a 3D artist can utilize this tool in their workflow. As you can see, I created this character a few months ago, but only this character. It was just this guy with his guitar, but all other assets you can see in this scene are created in Rodin Gen 1. I quickly filled these assets on my scene and within minutes my scene was ready to render. It was very convenient and fast for me. This platform can help you in many ways and in this video I will demonstrate it how. So when you visit the site you would see something like this. There is a chat avatar which can generate avatars, but our topic of interest is Rodin in this video. So I will quickly select Rodin. You need to sign up before you can use it. You will receive 10 free credits when you do. If you use this referral link, you would receive extra 50% credits. So make sure to use the referral code link in the description. So in order to generate the model, you can either use text or I can just drag and drop images directly onto it. After that, click generate and it will process the image. After processing it, you would see a preview of the generated model. Now there are 3 steps you have to do in order to download the generated model with textures. Confirm the model, generate the material, downloading the model with textures. First confirm the model, you can just redo the mesh if you don't like it. Or if you want the previous one by any chance, you can just click history and select the previous one. All the history is recorded here. This is not an actual geometry. By hitting confirm, you will convert it to a geometry. Our mesh is ready. We can see its wireframe by going here. The topology looks like a zero mesh version of ZBrush. But to know this platform is still in beta, it's quite impressive if you know what I'm saying. To generate the material, you have to first confirm the material. You can keep the image which you have used for generating the model, or you can just use another one and it will generate accordingly. The textures are ready and it's quite good. It matches the textures of the image provided. Some of the area is looking quite wonky, these artifacts, but this is something we can just paint over on the UVs really quickly. The platform is growing fast and AI is learning, so it's likely to be improved in the future. Again, you can redo the textures or go ahead and confirm it to proceed further with the download. You can select the file format, the type and the resolution of the textures. There is also an option to publish it if you want to upload it on other platforms like Sketchfab or just download it for yourself. You can click this log icon if you want to keep your model private. If you do, Rodin won't use it in its training data and the model will not be publicly available. Let's go ahead and download it and see it in Blender. Well, the mesh is here along with the texture sets. In Blender, this is how it looks from just an image to a 3D model. This is crazy. Back to Rodin, you can use up to 5 images and use an option called multi-view, and it will use each of the images, combine it and will generate the mesh for you. This is how I created my own 3D models like this Rhino model. On the left side I created it, on the right side you can guess. There is another option beside multi-view which is called fusion, but before telling you about that, I will show you how the text works. For the text, just click on it and write any words you want. For example, I will write Mehran car and hit the purple arrow to confirm. I will hit this arrow to confirm. I will hit another text and go for a fleshy monster. We'll hit the arrow again to confirm. Now this first image of the car will be our 3D model. The second image will get merged into it. I will click generate and select fusion and let's see. Well, it looks like it used only the first image, but can you see this slider? The blue is the first image and the orange the second one, which we have a flesh monster character. By changing the slider and making the orange color more on the slider, we increase the influence of the second picture. Well, it looks like it created the fleshy monster, having some part as a car. Especially the backside completely looks like a car bonnet. I will hit confirm to generate the mesh, and for the material I will select the second image which was a fleshy monster. We can just download this model with textures and use it. Now, as I mentioned early in my video, all these assets here you can see was created by Rodin. I just placed my model onto it. For the stage, it was really simple. I just wrote stage for concert and generated the mesh and placed it onto the scene. I did have to change the color to black manually. For the orange lights, I just added a sphere and increased its emission by a lot and changed the color to orange and just duplicated it. For the floor light, I googled some images and used it on the Rodin for a quick mesh. placing it on the floor, separating some faces from the edit mode so I can give it a new material, and just using a color ramp to emission to give it some variety. For the speaker, I did the same and placed it on the scene, and within 20 minutes or so my scene was ready. I have to remind you that I only had this character made for myself. The rest took me like half an hour to prepare the scene. And guys, this is Rodin. It's currently in development and likely to improve as time goes on. As a 3D artist, I'm pretty impressed by it. I can utilize this tool in my workflow. I can just concentrate on learning to be a good character artist and let Rodin do my background stuff. It is still in pretty grey area. Let's see what happens in the future. For me, I'm just enjoying this platform. Before you go, I need to mention that Rodin's training data is partially sourced by Observers XL, and open source 3D datasets. However, since not all assets within the datasets are suitable for commercial model training due to varying licenses, they only utilize a very small portion of it. Additionally, a significant part of Rodin's data comes from the proprietary scanning equipment and the work of the in-house artists, which plays a more substantial role in the data collection. So you don't have to worry that Rodin is stealing your artwork. And guys, this is it. Please drop a like and a comment. If you have any questions, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you on the next one.